started here. Make sure we're good on the Twitch side of things. Visually looks fine. Do we have audio good? Visually looks fine. Do we have audio? We do indeed, so I'll let the reverb that's about to happen pass for just a moment. Alright, that should be long enough. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order after pretty much a week off from it, except for, the fact that I was doing the rest of the Amazonas event off screen, but that's because Legends Arceus dropped, and oh boy, is it quite the fun game to be playing. Obviously, I'm still going through it, and it is going to be taking up the other 2 slots for this week, probably, depending on how far we get in the Valentines event, but it is a 2-week event, so I imagine that I can afford to put Legends Arceus as a bit more of a priority than standard. So, before we get to the actual event stuff, we have news! Various bits of news. First off is the February exchange tickets are Arrows of Malice, Great Knight medals, and the Stakes of the Wailing Knight. All pretty easy to get things. The Chinese New Year campaign 2022 bonus is 10 Saint Quartz. Already claimed it just because I logged in, or rather, I had the pop-up screen, which showed you there, but that was kind of it for that, so nothing really major there. An important notice, in case Jada transfer due to the limited time event. Okay, so this is something I probably don't have to worry about. It's only going to be the new servants I really need to be concerned with, so nothing really important there. That's just if you haven't really done it before, it's got to download a bunch of new scenes, because they're all voiced, I believe. Then the Valentines Pickup Summon is also live. So, limited time Valentines 2022 Pickup Summon Daily will be available. This features 2 pickup summons with only female servants summonable. As is always with Valentines, White Day is when the men get their part to play. So, this one has a daily pickup as well as Sai Shogun available on all days. But yep, just a rotating banner of the female servants, and there are also some CEs. I think it's only females that are going to be summonable, except for the exceptions with regards to these ones. Enkidu, Dion, and Ryder Astolfo will be capable of being summoned, and the following servants will not be summonable on certain days. I'm gonna look at this real quick. Part of me wants to wait for the daily lineup of Sitanai to come around, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, so Sai is currently on pickup with pretty much herself and Queen of Shiva, so nobody really spectacular. Actually, I want to check. 1959 PST EST. When does that set? PST to EST. It's like, yeah, 11 o'clock, so not gonna be time enough to roll over. I'm debating. So let me go through everything first. So, the CEs, first off, are available. One that I definitely want, Chocolate Heaven, because it features Kama, who is in the high B tier. Quick effectiveness by 10, MP strength by 10, and MP gained by 15 for your sub. Plus, that's a very solid CE all around. There is Queen's Dream, which is Lakshmi, which is a crit strength by 15, buff success by 10, and Tamari of Gathering drops by 1. And then finally, Midnight Fever featuring Charlotte, MP by 5, HP by 5, and Pinwheel of Encounters by 1. And then there, of course, is the limited time servant, Seishonagan. However you pronounce that last name, I probably butchered it. I do apologize if I did. She is an AoE quick-based archer servant, who is quite insane with her NP buffs, with extra attack against humans, neutrals, and and shadow servants. Human, neutral. Okay, so the human is with overcharge. The neutral and shadow servants is always. So she's a very, very solid quick archer. The wait is over, Chanmas. You and I will make this the best Valentine's Day ever. Sai Shonagan's father was Kiyohara no Motosuke, one of the scholars of the 5 men of the Pear Chamber, who helped compile the Kundoku, Japanese reading of Chinese characters version of the Manyoshu Waka poem anthology. She's a woman of outstanding intellect whose forward behavior, some would say unorthodox, made her stand out in the male-dominated society of her lifetime. She faithfully served Empress Taishi, consort of Emperor Ichijo, until the Empress's death. The many prose writings Sai Shogun wrote in offering to Empress Taishi were later corrected to become the Makura no Soshi, or the Pillow Book. And you can see her MP on YouTube. Just that screenshot alone tells you quite a lot about her. That and her hair color being quite extravagant. In addition to that, writer Marie Antoinette gets some animation updates, and then it just goes through the various other pick-up summons here. I'm going to go back, and we're going to check the event description itself. Valentine's Day is a cruel holiday. Those who receive no chocolates are labeled as unattractive or unpopular, and so become the target of much ridicule. Is becoming unpopular really such a crime? Is it not the popular ones who should be hated and treated as sinners? Won't somebody just give me some frickin' chocolates? As the cruel punishment of Valentine's Day hangs over the heads of those who have no chocolate to their name, a sparkling girl with love in her heart and an unpopular bearded man scurry about in search of chocolate. So Blackbeard must have some part to play. The limited time event Valentines 2022, a not so ordinary Valentines, Murasaki Shikibu, and the 5 Slain Queens is here. You awaken in a world that revolves around a strange iteration of Valentine's Day, set on a journey to save the poor souls caught in Valentine's cruel grasp. Hey J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Happy Lunar. I don't know why I mix lunar and year together, but happy Lunar New Year to you as well, J6. I don't really celebrate it, mainly because I don't think I would really be able to keep track of it, because I want to say the Lunar New Year is like a different day every year, I think? Or maybe I'm wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that. But that's when the, it's the Chinese New Year, right? Something along those lines, I want to say. Sorry, my mind is a little bit fuzzy, and I don't really know that much about the topic. So, yeah. Collect Sparkle Points through event quests and gather event exchange items, lock on chocolate, and surprise chocolate, and receive Valentine's gifts from your servants. In this event, each servant's Valentine's gift will come with a fully voiced cutscene. Plus, this year features the third chocolate type, Friend Chocolate. When you send this chocolate item into your masters in your friend list, both you and your recipient will receive bonus rewards. Huh. Okay, interesting. I wonder what that's all about. It's the same day on the lunar, but not the Gregorian calendar. Okay, so it's not... So it is so it's the same on a lunar cycle standpoint, but, it won't be on February 1st next year, essentially. Because that's the Gregorian calendar, right? Yep, Blackbeard is indeed a part of the event. Sparkle Points, as well as the various other things, the lock-on, the Friend Chocolates. You get special CEs from the lock-on or surprise. And Mashes 2018 gets added as well. I don't think I will be able to see it though, since I've already done it. And the story is indeed released daily. Shoot. So I'll be able to do up to section 3 of the main quest. And I guess... Okay, so we'll be able to get most of the event, almost half of the event done today then. And then we should be able to get the rest done next week when we resume. Yeah, that should work fine. But you can exchange the lock-on and surprise chocolates as Sparkle Rewards points for Valentine's craft absences. Only receive summoned in the past. The gifts of servants you've never summoned will not be available. You must clear the main quest of the event in order to exchange a gift for Sai Shonagun. And it's possible to exchange for Valentine's gifts and view scenes for gifts you acquired in the previous year's events, even if you own a copy of the same gift. So, this is just explaining all of that. And then the Friend Chocolates to your Friend Masters. You can just send the Friend Chocolate reward as available as a Sparkle Points reward and quest clear rewards to your friends After you select a support servant for an event quest. When you clear a quest after sending friend chocolate, the friend who will receive the chocolate will gain an extra 200 friend points. That's not bad. Plus, each time you send, you'll also receive a friend chocolate use rewards in the form of 10 mana prisms awarded when you clear the quests. However, you can only send it to the same master 3 times. Interesting. So that does encourage spreading out your supports. Okay. The Sparkle Points rewards, it is pretty much a point ladder event. And it's just showing that Sai gets 100% attack and 50% bond boost to the event. And the Equip Knitting Love CE is a Sparkle Point drop. And the Valentine's gifts also increase Sparkle Point drops. The Gacha CEs give their own individual drops for the shop, where you can get various things. I'm not going to go over all of them because I don't want to kill my voice. But I will just slowly scroll over them. And then the event limited craft essence knitting love featuring Elia and Irisvale. It is a sure hit and MP strength by 10% and begin the battle with a 30% charge already. So that probably buffs up to 50%. So a permanent sure hit is actually kind of interesting. Sure, it won't deal with those with invincibility, but excuse me, evasion is quite annoying sometimes. So that could be quite the interesting thing indeed. And then there's the event reward command codes. The 5-star is Wisteria Scented Lady of the Court, which is a 20% special attack demonic effect to the engraved card. Not bad. Lamp of the Jinn inflicts a burn for 300 damage for 3 turns to a single enemy and gains 2 stars when the engraved card is used to attack. That could be used for Yu. And the Himeji Bat, remove 1 crit strength upstate for 1 enemy and recover 100 HP when you attack for yourself when the engraved card is used. That's not so great. And then there has been 2 servants that got renewed. Oh, Caesar got a renewal as well. Interesting. And it looks like they both got some strengthening quests as well. So Marie has the Siren Song skill, which will evolve into Royal Melody, a 1-turn cooldown at max, as well as a... oh, it is a Charisma as well. That's actually kind of nice. And then Caesar's Noble Phantasm gets upgraded to B++, which I think is just literally everything about it is stronger. Buff chance, which increases when HP is low. High chance for an attack buff. Applied again if successful. Applied again if successful up to 5 times. Okay, I didn't actually know Caesars did that, so... interesting. I kind of wonder how hard he can hit if he hits all of those. And then, new feature added, multiple copies of the same Valentine's gift can be held. And a special icon has been added to the cards for the Valentines. Alright, so I'm going to exit real quick because speaking of Valentines, first off, I should probably claim all these exchange tickets because they're building up quite heavily. Go for the Soundless Bells because I have the lowest of those. The February one, Arrowhead of Malice. Some Apology Quartz, new Lunar New Year's, or Chinese New Year Celebration Quartz. Daily login, daily login, daily login, daily login. Camera started calling it Break Room. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna be honest. Login, 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 and login. Alright, I have 16 more things, which should all be some various foes. Or one foe from... okay, weird. I got 20 foes sitting there that I, again, don't know where they came from, so yeah. And then the CE experience-wise, I have all of the old chocolates from last year. Melt, Aresh, Jolter, Jolter Avenger, XA, Oi, Okitan, Abby. Not all of them are going to be, oh, I guess there's a special scene for claiming them, isn't there? Yep, there is a special scene for... oh, maybe only claiming... oh, it must be for the... it's for the specific ones, that's right. Okay. But that is the present box cleared out. I will reapply those filters here. And go to my formation real quick. CEs. So what I want to do here right quick is I'm going to lock down the waifus chocolates, because those I'm not going to get rid of. I'm going to hold on to those copies for as long as I will be allowed to, which should be forever and ever and ever. Can I... Yeah, there we go. So, let's see here. This is... Jalter Zerker. This is Okitan. I will unlock that. This is Mashu, of course, because that's permanently equipped. This one is Oi. I'll undo that. It looks like there might be a recipe. Maybe. Not sure of the veracity of that. Aresh's chocolate will be held on to. Abby's chocolate, she is Daughtru, so she is not going to be kept. Melt's chocolate will, of course, be kept. Jalter's chocolate, that's basic Jalter, will be kept. Xa's chocolate will be kept. And Mash's other chocolate will be kept. As lockdown. Oh, why did I unlock that one? I was just going on autopilot, I suppose. And, alright, so that is chocolates taken care of. So, what I want to check is a couple things here. First, make sure that the summon is indeed just Sai. Okay, is indeed just Sai. I don't know why they're on rate up as well. Oh, the interlude campaign. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was confused there for a minute. Go to the shop for the monthly Mana Prism exchange. Monthly Mana Prism exchange. Whoa! We got plenty. Take our tickets, take some more experience, and take the foes. Just for balance sake, I'm not going to take this other thing of foes because I don't know where those other 20 came from, and I want balance, damn it! I apologize for cursing. That was wrong. But anyways, as I was saying, I have to debate as to when I'm going to summon. Because again, I do want that Kama CE, as well as the Charlotte one, I'm not going to lie. Charlotte is also a high B tier. But the question is, when do I roll? So, honestly speaking, this is probably the best banner if I want to also attempt to get Sai. Maria and Caster and Queen of Shiva are honestly not going to be that impactful to the rate up. Following that, though, there is the various female servants that are also on rate up. So, Base Seba and Quetz, Artemis, Sanzong, Lartoria, Jack, Europa, Jark, Anastasia, Mo, Osaka, Maeve, Nightingale, Tamamo, Sutanai, Jinako, and Artoria. Oh no, Altera Artoria. Okay, so yeah. See, the only ones I would really go for are probably Base, Seba, Sutanai. Because I do plan... And even then, Sutanai I'm pretty sure is going to be one of those free 5 stars, and Tamamo is going to be the other one. So, I mean, it really probably wouldn't hurt to just do a bit of rolling right now. Because again, I really do want to see about getting that CE, because it would also make the farming easier. It will also make the farming easier. Hey, Velvet! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things? I'm just having an internal debate as to, first off, why I'm still getting the new pop-up here. Because I've gone over that. But also, I'm having an internal debate as to whether or not I wish to roll for Sai now or later. Got the mac and cheese from Arthur, nice. I also have to look at who I have... You know, I should do that next. Formation. Spear Origin lit... No. Yes. Spear Origin list, and filter this by... Can I not filter by acquisition? Yeah, I can. There we go. So who do I have that's going to be new Valentines? I have quite a few new Valentines. Holy crud. That is 8 to a row, so 8, 16, 24. I have 31 new chocolates this year. Okay, that'll be interesting to see. That will be interesting to see. Refiltered by level. There we go. Oh, well, thank you for informing me of that. I honestly didn't know that, so thank you for the information, Velvet. By the way, how be things, how goes your legends in Hisui? Have you made significant progress yourself? But I'm debating here. I am debating, because there are other banners coming up later this year that I do want to go on. If I just go to the JP side of things here, well, I'm still debating. Ah, yes, the French chocolate. I actually like that addition. It incentivizes branching out who you all give chocolates to, you know? I think it is quite the clever way to make you, not really make you, but have you use your other friends' supports. See how big Alpha Crobat is, because your regular Crobat is big as an Alpha Golbat. Good gracious. That sounds intense, and I look forward to doing that myself. So, let's see. Chaldean Boys Collection, do you have any new male servants? Odysseus. I don't really like Odysseus. He was a bit of a jerk, so I'm not going to be rolling for him. Aeon Spring Breeze. And that'll be it for March, it seems. Aeon Spring Breeze is also Odysseus, because he's really popular, maybe. Olympus will have the twins. So Olympus is actually next month, is it not? So I got the twins next month. I have Voyager in maybe May or so. I'm going to be going for another NP at least of Melt and the Seraph Interlude, as well as Castoria for the 5th anniversary. I got the Summer Abbey from Summer Camp. I'm not going to go for the Dance in the Land of Shadows. Is the Gouda Gouda this year going to have anything interesting for me? Imaginary Scramble means I need to go for Van Gogh. And does Hien and Christmas have anything? Hey, Wobbuffets, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Okay, so Gouda Gouda must not have much of anything. Hien is nothing, it seems. Where's the Christmas this year? Who is the other servant with it? It is Reacher. I might be going for Reacher. I might. Decisions. I think I might do a little bit of rolling here. I'm gonna at the very least start with some tickets. You know, start with some tickets, see if I can get the CEs, because that is the main thing I want, is some of the CEs from this. Well, there's one of the 4-star CE. But how be things, Wobbuffet? How be things? So, Queen's Dream. Her dream is a long one. The velvety smooth cream and bittersweet chocolate. The moist, dripping fruit accentuates its flavor, and notes of sourness and a hint of color. Waiting for her distant awakening, as her nap is still in its early stages. Give me a moment, Wobbuffet. You just said last time, let me see who you have, and then you left it blank. So you probably said it in chat separately. Let me get my level up order thing up here just so I can see myself who is in the top. So, current top position is held by Jekyll, followed shortly after by Lubu, and then Charlotte, Banana, and those are the only ones with points at the time being. So there's only 4 servants with points. Jekyll, as you're doing... So do you want another 3 points into Jekyll? Because I will warn you, even though Jekyll is at the top, he is quite likely going to be skipped over just because, according to the servant planner... I should just be rolling tickets while I'm talking. According to the servant planner, Jekyll requires an insane amount of, I believe, either bones or dust, neither of which I have many of. Let me see which one that is, if it will load. Why am I getting a wave floor? How old is this?
There are tons of room.
What? How many... Hey, Velvet, how many waves of DLC has there been for Fire Emblem Three Houses? Out of curiosity? Where is it? Jekyll, there he is. So yeah, to get Jekyll to the desired 666 ratio, he requires 73 dust. I don't believe I have 73 dust, though. I will quickly check that real quick. How much dust do I have? I mean, I'm close. I'm close on dust, admittedly. If there is dust available in this event, then maybe Jekyll could be getting some ranking up. Welcome back, J6. Welcome back. Just doing some casual tickets right now. Well, I'm asking this, Velvet, because for some reason there's a pop-up on the Servant Planner about an ad for the 4th wave of DLC for Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm just confused. Okay, yeah, that's a couple years old. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why such an old ad is popping up, but okay. Yeah, I don't know why they would play a 2-year-old ad. It's confusing to me as well. But we get the Charlotte CE, which is also nice. All things require thorough preparation. That goes double if a girl has made up her mind about something important. But then she wonders in the wee hours of the morning, did I overdo it? Aw. Poor Charlotte. Poor Charlotte with her over-preparations she does. So, I've got many... That was a long gap of time. Hold up. That was a very, very long pause. Like an incredibly long pause there. That was weird. My favorite one. The thing is, though, Wildfet, is he exists on a physical character sheet that I do not know the location of off the top of my head. So I would need to dig through all of my stuff to find him. Because, honestly, for the past 4 to 5 years, I've been more of a DM than a player. Which, you know, unfortunate. I would definitely rather be in the player role, but it is what it is. Tiefling Blood Hunter. Probably not, just because while I am the DM of the campaign, there is, you know, privacy agreements, and quite honestly, we get off topic quite a lot, so it's not really a thing I would be comfortable streaming, sadly. I mean, there's a lot of communities out there, Wobbuffet. There is a lot of communities where people are more than willing to do DMD. You just have to, like, check Roll20. Have you heard... Actually, that's a better question. Have you heard of Roll20.net? I think it's .net. I want to say it's .net? Yeah, Roll20.net. It is a great resource for finding people that want to do campaigns. Also, why am I getting so many freaking assassins? It's kind of crazy. That is... I'm pretty sure I've only been getting assassins. I'm gonna do an 11 spin. Just to, you know... just to see what I can get. I really want that Comma CE, mainly. It's fun. It is... I will say, J6, D&D is not for everyone, admittedly. And to be completely honest, when I was first introduced to D&D, I didn't really care for it initially. It was just a little bit too complicated for my small brain at the time to comprehend. But then, you know, I started watching Critical Role, and that kind of got me more into giving it a second try, and I ended up finding it quite fun to play. Don't even play with him because you're too busy to play. Yeah, being busy is definitely a time restriction. It is definitely a time commitment thing. Like, it is a massive time commitment. I'll say this much, like, most weeks I'm lucky if I have my full party together to play. Just because we are all grown adults, and, you know, time is not on everyone's side all the time, so... that is kind of a... is that an oxymoron? I don't really know. It does. It takes a good session, takes a good couple of hours to do, and it's something that can span, like, years, essentially, for a good, campaign. And, of course, the campaign can go on even longer if, you know... there's distractions, like a global pandemic forcing you to all switch to online play, which not everybody is familiar / comfortable with, and makes it a lot easier to get distracted by other things. So yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. I enjoy it mainly because I very much have a creative bone, I guess. I have quite the creative bones in my body, so I enjoy it. I enjoy making my world. I enjoy those kinds of things. I don't... see, the thing is, Wildfet, is you don't necessarily need to be an owl folk. Excuse me. You could just be, like, an Aracroc. I can never pronounce the name. There are bird people races in D&D, Wildfet, and you can just... you know, flavor the type of bird they are to be an owl type of bird, you know? There's actually 2 bird types of people, but don't do a Kenku because Kenkus are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Kenkus are kind of annoying. Yeah. Come on, give me the Comma CE, dang it. I want Comma CE. Please. Mainly because it's the 5-star CE, but also because, you know, Comma's, again, in the high B tiers of waifuism. She is a high B tier waifu. I'm gonna go through another round of these tickets till I get the double summon, and then I might throw 1 or 2 more 10, or, not 10 spins, but 11 spins at it just to see if she comes. If it comes home. I mean, while Sai would be a nice get, I will admit, I'm not really that crazy for her, I guess. Sure, she's nice, she's Nintendo Switch-chan after all, but, you know, I would probably keep her in her more tame Ascension. Because, you know, I don't know what it is. But to me, like, I've looked at all of Sai's Ascensions, and I honestly have to say, the final Ascension with the longer hair, with her more elegantly dressed, I guess is the best way to put it, is probably the better one for me. It might just be pigtails, though. It might just be the pigtails that doesn't do it for me for as far as enjoyment of the first Ascension. Yeah, I'm mainly going for the CE here, Jakester. Also, welcome to the stream. Happy things. Mainly going for the 5-star CE. And, of course, this is probably going to be Sai. Or not. Who is it? It is Queen of Shiva. I'll take Queen of Shiva. She is Mashu's mother figure, so, you know, I'll take her. Things are going pretty well myself, on my end. Very likely, though, to be getting snowed in these coming days, because my area, I live next to the Great Lakes, is going to be getting quite a bit of snow tomorrow and Thursday. Already, like, every local school district is closed through Friday. It's kind of insane, to be honest. It is kind of insane that every local school district, yeah, is pretty much closed through to next week at this point. But I do know I, at the very least, am guaranteed to be working tomorrow. Although, people are afraid enough of the upcoming weather that we've had enough cancellations that there are literally 5 people on the schedule to be seen as patients tomorrow. And it is very likely that one of them is going to be canceling, because he said when we could call to confirm, because we do it the old-fashioned way, where we don't text to confirm, we call you to confirm your appointment. But he said, "Oh yeah, I'll confirm for now, but I'll call you in the morning if I decide whether or not I'm gonna actually show up." Which is like, you know, just confirm or don't confirm. Just don't do like a nebulous, "Yeah, I'll confirm for now, but I might unconfirm" sort of thing. That's just, it's very annoying, and it's a patient that's missed like half a dozen appointments in a row at that point as well, which is just like, ugh. But I got off tangent there. I kind of forget the tangent I was going on at that point. But yeah, so tomorrow we literally have 5, maybe even only 4 people coming into the office as patients. And on Thursday, it is very likely that I'm going to be snowed in. The area I'm in is getting a lot of snow, and yeah, there's a good chance of not having work on Thursday, which, you know, will be nice, because getting to sleep in is excellent. Having to shovel sidewalks, though, is, having to shovel sidewalks is not pleasant. Hey! We got Chocolate Heaven, there we go. Finally got that CE. It was not the last roll of this, but, how's the levels for BD? Again, I haven't gotten to work on them. I honestly have not gotten to work on them. I spent all of yesterday, or rather, yesterday after work, finishing up making the thumbnails for all the Atlantis videos, which should be finishing going up this week. And then after today's stream, I'm going to be working on making that thumbnail for the video you edited for me, J6. And then probably on Thursday is when I'm going to start the grind of EVs, because gotta get those EVs done. Just gotta. But, finally got the CE. Chocolate Heaven is obtained. Unbelievable and in broad daylight, these actions cannot possibly be motivated by love. Don't expect anything behind that seemingly innocent smile of hers. Even should her intensity melt you, nothing will remain but a bitter aftertaste. You cannot help but be keenly aware of this. And yet, I'm working on it. I've almost got the area back there cleared out. And I do have a sit-up bench, so I do plan on setting that up. And I will eventually add in the channel points rewards for you guys to add jumping jacks and sit-ups to a counter, and then forcing me to do them. Not all in a row, because I'm not suicidal, and I know you guys will probably make me have like 500 jumping jacks, and you'll probably try and get me to do them all at once, and that is just asking for pain. But I am working on it. Trust me, I am working on it. I just realized how full I am on CEs, so I need to take care of those first. Sumo. A lot of them are those kinds of CEs. No, it's not C. Is it CEs? It's not CEs, is it? No, it's not. It's these. I feel? Yeah, okay, so I'm full on this part. I'm full on this part here. Okay, I was incorrect. I was full on. NP. Queen Shiva. Become NP2. 84 deaths. Yes, I do believe it was. I do believe it was J6. But 100k channel points for multi. See, the thing with that, though, is J6. +1 to Jason, I just gotta find him. But the thing with that is the fact that, I don't only stream FGO. So, if you redeemed 100,000 channel points when I was not streaming FGO, you're essentially saying, yeah, what you're streaming is fine, but stop streaming at... Bring up FGO and do a random multi, you know? Plus, you know, there'd be... If there's anybody new that comes in that doesn't come for the FGO content, they're gonna wonder what the heck this 100,000 channel point reward is. But that is a +5 to Jason. Got some Jason fanboys here, clearly. I just need to find him. There he is. The biggest meme among the bronze. And his picture was not linked to the thing. Jason's picture. Away we go. And locked in. There we go. Jason is a cool dude. Jason admittedly did redeem himself through the Atlantis story. Why do I keep going? Actually, no, I know I was going there. Shop. Burn the silver servants and the 1 silver ember. Good. And I should probably utilize my golden foes as well. Enhance. Sarvanto. Filter. NP level not max. Jolter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Jolter is at 1616. Oh, and that's another +1 for Jason. So, currently, actually, I need to check. What is the planner show me for Jason? Servant planner, show me Jason of the Argonauts. And then reapply that filter. There we go. And this looks fine. So, I'm actually going to check Jason, because theoretically, if Jason does not break the bank on mats, he might be getting his stuff. Where is Jason? There he is. Alright, so to level 666, Jason... Wow, Jason is incredibly cheap. Holy cow, Jason, why are you so... I mean, I guess it's because he's a 1-star that he's so cheap to do. Okay. I need to check how many foes do I have here. Just click on Jason here. But let me see how many of these foes do I have. So, each row is 3, 6, 7. Okay, so I got 20 of each foe from that event. So 20 of each foe there, 20 of each foe in my box, and then another 20 of each foe from the event itself. I guess something I do need to check is... What is the... Does this event give me any dust. Any dust at all. He's powerful for 1 star, but his skills are questionable, to be honest. I mean, aren't they all just like something of each other of the Argonaut skills or something? Let me see. So, point rewards. There is no dust there. The shop. Does not have dust either. Darn. Do the free quests have dust drops, I guess? Would be the next question. Is there seriously only two free quests? Do they give different rewards? Okay, so there are different rewards for each free quest. No dust. And... okay, so... Trendy Seasons, which is the points thing, does have both bones and frickin'... okay, so there is a dust and bone node later on in this event. Holy cow, that's actually insanely good. I don't know what the drop rates are, but that could be quite nice. If anybody could figure out those drop rates, I would greatly appreciate that. But I'll save the level up for now. For now, it's time to finally, after being live for almost an hour, get started with the event. So, let's jump into Section 1, Heart-Throbbing Things. Battery is only for the Argos, not him. Argos get an extra attack buff on top of his normal attack buff. Oh, well that's pretty cool. So Jason is very Argos support focused then. Okay, so normally I like those intro sounds. That one was a little bit too techno, I guess, for me, is the best way to put it. I don't know. I didn't care for that one that much. I don't hate it, but that was kind of like... it was kind of that little bit of that annoying, more annoying type of music. His battery not applying to himself is insulting, though. Well, I mean, to be fair, Jason does have a bit of a dichotomy to him. Like, he is very full of himself, but at the same time, he also seems fairly self-deprecating. So maybe the battery not applying for himself means that he doesn't truly see himself as on the same level as the other Argonauts. Maybe. You know, get into the psychology of Jason. Master. No, don't you... Please back up, Master. I'm afraid we have a problem, Master. 5 more minutes, Mash. Lady Mash. I'm afraid you're mistaken, Master. I'm not Lady Mash. Does this mean you two are involved after all? I don't suppose you could tell me any more about... Yes, whoever this is. Oh, what am I saying? This isn't the time for that. Please wake up, Master. I need your help. 44.9 for dust and 54.7 for bones. How does that compare to the general drop rates? Yep, he does. Both he and Herc are like the best of bros in existence. Let's be honest here. Those two are the best of bros. So, let's see. It is probably a 40 AP node. So realistically enough, it's not that great, except for the fact that it's a mixed node. It could still be worth using. I forgot to put event supports on, so I'll do that after this node here. It isn't come till later in the game, but still, it is definitely a node worth considering farming. But yeah, I gotta change my event support setup here. Oh, this isn't my bedroom. Oh, Murasaki's the one that asked us. Yes, Murasaki, the rumors are true. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know any more than you. Still, I'm relieved to see you're finally up and about. As far as I can tell, we're somewhere outside Chaldea, and it seems you and I are the only ones here. Did we really shift at some point, and I simply wasn't aware? It's happening again.
So you know what's going on here. I'm glad you seem so accustomed to this sort of thing.
Also, I know Summer Murasaki is this year. Is she on the first or the second banner? I honestly don't recall. I'm checking real quick. August. Summoning 1. Summoning 1 does not have Murasaki on it. So it is Summoning 2, so I'm probably going to see Summer Murasaki. Which I have no idea how good she is, but...
Ah, I see. So we're inside a dream you're having. And for some reason, as yet unclear to both of us, I ended up coming along with you.
Yeah, anything from before I awoke here?
Before you woke up, let me see. Last thing I remember was after dinner last night.
That's a very frightening crowd to be hanging out together. Like, no jokes. Those four are servants that really probably should not hang out with one another. Like, not in a whole group together. Like, Asclepius and Paracelsus, they can probably, they can hang. They're both science medicine bros. Those two are good to hang out. But throwing in Semiramis with her everything is poison, and Cersei, who is probably one of the world's biggest enabler/ditzes, that's just asking for let's poison everybody, laugh to see what happens, and then try to cure them, and then poison them again. Just to, perfect medicine and perfect poison. And, in Cersei's case, to possibly, oh no, the poison didn't correct in time. Looks like I'm your only choice now, master. Yeah, this seems like a very dangerous combination.
They were talking about some sort of newly developed ultimate chocolate that they plan to use as their main Valentine's Day product this year.
Oh god. That's even worse.
They asked me to bring a sample to your room so that you could try it for yourself.
And that's how I ended up here. Unless I was already asleep.
I was planning on to leave shortly after giving you the chocolate, but instead I ended up sharing half of it at your request.
Oh yeah. See what I'm talking about? Poisonous chocolate that was meant to drag me away from everybody else. Or isolate me, or something along those lines. Or maybe the chocolate was the antidote to the poison. It could be the antidote to the poison that was circulating in Chaldea. Again, those four, you never know what they might be up to. Yep, pretty clear how we got here now.
Well, that's all you needed to figure out what happened. I see, so was the chocolate. You think it must have contained elixirs from all four respective places and eras of origin. And this is why you've been so concerned by the four of them spending time together lately. I see.
That's a little concerning as well, but aren't Cersei and Asclepius from the same era, I want to say?
I'm so sorry, I had no idea that chocolate was so dangerous.
Yeah, not your fault at all. Your inner monologue thing could have kicked off against them, but...
Master, thank you so much. I promise I'll make it up to you after we have resolved our present predicament. In the meantime, regardless of how we ended up here, we should try to look for a way to get back home as soon as possible. To begin, why don't we head towards that town over there? Maybe we can learn something of value about where we are.
Blackbeard! Whoa now, hold it right there, you two. You were just talking about chocolate, weren't you?
Huh? Who are you?
Me and my boys here got a real sweet tooth, you see, so it was a stroke of luck of running into you two like this. Now, why don't you just hand over the goods and we'll be on our way, yeah? And by goods, I mean chocolate, of course.
Hi, Blackbeard. I mean, this sort of thing happens regularly in your dreams, Master.
What do you mean this again? Ain't never seen either of you before. Look, save the small talk for the small timers. We know what we're doing here. Just give us what we want and we won't kill ya. We heard you talking about chocolate, so just put it down nice and slow and we won't have any trouble. Chocolate time. Can't remember the last time we had fresh chocolate.
Master?
We don't really have any chocolates. You don't have any chocolate? So you're just a couple of outsiders then. Could've led with that instead of getting our hopes up. Alright, never mind then. Go on. Get out of here. And be careful, it's dangerous around here. Watch out for the monsters. Just follow that road there and it'll take you straight to town. Wow. Look at these guys. They are nice dudes. Look at them. They're being kind. Sure, I mean, they're willing to mug us for theoretical chocolates, but, you know, as soon as they find out that we are in the same... excuse me. The same boat as them, they're like, you know what? Just go ahead, have a nice day. Be careful of the monsters. Just stick on this road here and you'll get to civilization. Talk about some respectable bandits.
It looks like they're putting their guns away. And that leader of theirs is obviously Lord Teach. Perhaps we can find out more about this place from him.
What's up? There's something you two need help with? Or want to ask me for advice? I'm a better listener than I look. Don't worry, I'd be happy to assist. In particular, lady, I couldn't help but notice your very impressive chest. Oops, pardon me. Let me rephrase that. I'm speaking, of course, of your dress and its incredibly intricate embroidery. As a man of culture, I find it both intriguing and magnificently easy on the eyes. Okay, so... Blackbeard, it doesn't work when you almost talk about it. If you lead with the dress comment, you're less creepy. Probably. I really don't know. I wouldn't really be a good judge of that. Wacha! Wacha! Cha? I mean, Chief! Hiya. Next I use my rebound from the flying kick to do a triple mid-air backflip. With a perfect 10 out of 10 landing. That was awesome. Man, oh man, that was a close call for you two, wasn't it? Good thing for you, I showed up to help. Wait, is it a good thing? Who cares? A triple backflip kick. So that's a isn't that a bicycle kick? I want to see if that's a bicycle kick.
As that could be.
Hey, I don't know who you are, but were you really paying attention? Because if you had been, you'd know we're all getting along pretty well. Well, hell, my gentleman's police social skills are about to land me a new girlfriend in just a few seconds before you showed up.
Back it up with moral hazards.
Ruh.
Wacha, wacha. Come on, bring it on.
Yeah. We should probably get them to stop. She's beating up innocent people. I mean, they're not really innocent, but you know.
Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry, Master. I promise I'll put a stop to this squabble.
I mean, they aren't really innocent, but they're not... They weren't hurting us, so... Alright, we have Murasaki in the lead here. This was the party I used for the challenge quest, which will eventually go up there on the YouTube. I still have to clear out all of Atlantis first. Woo! We'll use the main party here. I forget, is Murasaki AoE or single target? It would be helpful if you actually pulled up there. You're not going to actually pull up there. Oh, she's also level 60. You're not sure. Still do it. It won't hurt. Drop K-Scope and throw in another fragment of 2030, and let's see what this is about. She's AoE. Awesome. Pardon the yawn. Okay, I'm getting very much high school dance vibes from this music. Yeah, Definitely the high school dance vibes drop in here. Nicely done, Waver. Nicely done. And I know plenty about what those sound like, considering I went to every single dance in my high school. As I forgot, she is a caster, so that, and then NP strength is good, and not useful. General attack buff, quick buff, defense, more crit, hurt, and just use this now. And that should be good. Alright, Murasaki, please do your best. Because that's all I can really ask of her, is to do her best. Okay, that was actually not bad. Oh, no crit on the quick. I honestly have no idea. I can check relatively quickly, though. Murasaki Shikibu. Oh, I did Google her at one point. She was a lady in waiting. So she was the personal assistant to somebody. Marriage. She did not marry on reaching puberty. Okay, yeah, it does look like she did marry. She married a older second cousin, whose name was Nobu Taka. She also has a daughter. And she might have been a concubine to somebody as well. But her husband passed away, so who knows? This overwhelming abundance of cheerfulness, this rejuvenating party girl power, and above all, these weird movements that are making my head hurt in more ways than one. I can't believe I've always prided myself on being a gentleman and so able to endure common attacks. But there's something about those sparkly attacks that makes me feel like it would be wrong to dodge them.
Hi, everyone. I think I'll snap a quick pic to remember this by.
May I ask who you are? That is an excellent question. Interesting glasses.
Huh? Me? I'm nobody important, but if you insist on calling me something, how about Mysterious Pretty Sailor Girl? No, wait. Call myself pretty is kind of extra, isn't it?
Don't interrupt her, Murasaki.
There, I've got it. I'm none other than the shining Sai Shonagon. You're obviously Sai Shonagon, daughter of Kiyohara no Mutsuke, one of the Nachitsubo, the 5 men of the Pear Chamber, right? Who, me? I saw you avert your gaze, don't think I didn't.
Yeah, I honestly don't know much about her, so I'm gonna be questioning.
No, really, I have no idea who you're talking about. Nope, no clue at all. Master, do you know who Sai Shonagon is?
No.
Sai Shonagon is an author from Japan's Heian period, much like myself. Of course, we had quite different tastes and genres. My focus was on narrative, while she preferred essays. But she still is the only other woman besides me who managed to hold her own in the harsh world of the old imperial court. A world quite thoroughly dominated by men. What's more, she trounced every single opponent who challenged her to a lyrical MC battle, so I know she was very skilled. Kinda getting the vibe that I'm getting a backhanded compliment. Of course, Sai Shotogun is best known for the Pillow Book. Have you ever read it, Master? It's said that the first collection of essays ever written in Japan. And it details her singular thoughts and feelings on a daily life in the palace court, using a wide variety of colorful prose. At the time, the first passage from her essay in the Spring of Dawn was so shocking that...
Murasaki being a book nerd.
I am so sorry. There I go, getting carried away again.
You're a fan, then?
No, I'm not. I don't think her work has historical value, but that doesn't mean I care for it. Not to mention that there are many passages where her attempts to show off her knowledge only demonstrate how little she truly understands. I can't tell you how many headaches I got from trying to make sense of all her anecdotes, where she was clearly just bragging about how great her life was. In modern parlance, the best phrase that describes my true opinion of her work would be, "Oh no, she didn't." You don't say.
Yeah, she's usually a lot more reserved than this.
Hey, I don't got a problem with it. Hell, I appreciate that kind of candor. I'll take that over talking about me behind my back any day of the week. You mean you're not upset? I thought for sure you were going to say something like, "Where the hell do you get off talking about me like that? Bookworm nerd I've met."
Aw, she's a self-proclaimed bookworm nerd.
You are Sai Shotogun, right? Well, you know, I may or may not have been called that at one point or another. Yeah. See, I'm retired now. I decided I wasn't gonna be Sai Shotogun anymore. Huh. So I don't have any plans to write anything new anytime soon, if ever. Say what? I'm a new party girl now, full of possibilities, and I'm looking for some new hobby to catch my eye. So just call me Nagiko, and don't sweat the rest. Something tells me it's not a coincidence that we ran into each other out here.
I'm sure Nagiko has a meaning. I'm going to check that meaning. Nagiko. Oh, that's her original name, apparently. It's the possibility of her real name. I see. Oh wow, they actually do, like, Sai and Murasaki actually do have a rivalry. IRL. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But they actually have an IRL connection.
Something tells me it's not a coincidence that we ran into each other out here like this. So now that we have, we may as well make the most of it. What in the world are you talking about?
Sorry to interrupt your little chat, but would you mind hearing me out? Sure thing, Blackbeard. Sure thing, man. Sorry for having you beat down like a bad cold. We get another midnight fever. Okay. So before I go on to section 2, I need to set up my support. So, let's start where it's easy. And that is with the event CEs upon the waifus. So then we want Resh with her CE. XA with her CE. Only issue is I can't have both Melt, Mash, and Shelter, so I'm gonna have to remember to cycle through them. Let's see. Who else? That's a locked down Mash CE and locked down Shelter CE, so I can't really bring in anybody else of the waifu listings. So, let's start bringing in female servants. We're currently in day 1 right now. But we will be approaching day 2, so that gives me the expert, which is going to be an assassin node. So change King Hassan to, let's say Kama. And that assassin node is going to be an all node, so we'll throw Kama with her own CE, because, you know, it will help. Waver will end up being... Waver will replace with Scotty, and she will end up getting the other CE here. Rider, is there any node available that will be a Rider node? So that one's... These all are not... They're not all 3-star drops. Why was Resh's chocolate on Gil? I don't know. Let's go... Yeah, let's go Nightingale. She's a fairly decent servant. And we'll just start throwing these CEs about... actually, not that one. Throw this one. Saber will have... We'll have Okita. And we'll give her that one. And Scotty for now. We have one of every CE equipped, so just go for another of the 4-star. Oh, I forgot. Malter. CE can get the other 3-star. Okay, this... I said the 3-star CE! Why did that go on Scotty? There we go. This will do for now. There we go. That's that settled, and back to the event. Section 2, Wretched Things. Gives us some of those French chocolates. And this is a single 4-star currency drop from this node, so not really that useful.
Sarcasm with a capital S? What's that? I know my memory's all kind of fuzzy. And I have no idea why I'm here in this foreign country I've never seen before. But it's not like any of that's slowing me down, so who cares?
She is very free-spirited, that is true.
It's not that, Master. She isn't thinking about anything.
Yeah, could that help us out?
I'm afraid not, Master. I've tried to use it numerous times, but it seems like it just doesn't work in this world. Maybe the fact that it's a dream world has something to do with it.
Unfortunate. Yep, unfortunate. If you can't use it, you can't use it.
I swear, all those times it just showed up when I didn't want it to, and now that we could use it, it's nowhere to be seen. I really do need to train more. Hey! So, what should I call you to? You know a lot about me from when I was still writing inside Shogun. Have we met before or something?
This is Murasaki.
My name is Karuko. I'm just an ordinary college student who loves to read. I only knew about you because I happen to have read the Pill Book once. I've never actually met you before. Isn't that right, Master?
Sure.
Is that so? Karuko, I'm gonna call you Karuchi. Karuchi. And you, Master, are gonna be Chanmas.
Interesting.
Karuchi, so I'm Karuchi now, huh?
Okay, you two, we're here. Welcome to our hideout. Oh, I guess you can come along too if you want, high school girl. Just make sure you stand in the corner quietly and don't try any funny business, alright?
Why are you so mean to me? What did I ever do to you?
You mean besides jump kick to the face, just be glad we're not trying to kill you and throwing you in the back with the rest of the dangerous animals?
Wouldn't those be mutually exclusive? Hey, we're in the pub scene, which has actually kind of been getting some more use now that I think about it. ever since Salem. Actually, no. Wasn't this scene introduced in Agartha, I think?
Just a little bar we started hanging out in after the owner ran away and abandoned it. I can't serve alcohol to minors, of course, but otherwise, feel free to make yourselves at home.
Oh, dibs on the sofa. Hey, Beardy, can I get a nice cold soda over here?
For one thing, you're getting way too comfortable. For another, don't call me Beardy. Oh, come to think of it, I never did introduce myself, did I? Right. Nice to meet you two. You can call me Higekuro.
Beard black. Nice.
Higekuro.
Some people around here think I'm some kind of delinquent middle-aged man, but we've agreed to disagree on that. Me and my colleagues here have taken it upon ourselves to do battle with the real bad guys. We're basically the chosen warriors, the last guardians, if you will.
So you're not pirates, then?
Pirates? What are you on about? Who's heard of pirates living up on land? Nobody, that's who.
I guess this Lord Teacher's really a different person from the Lord Teacher Caldea.
So what about you two? What's your story? Thanks to our scuffle, I can tell you know your way around a fight.
Well... Exposition up, exposition up, exposition up, BS, 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 BS.
So you came here from another world, did you? Wait, talking getting a spirit away, Isekai using your modern day knowledge to give your ordinary ass all sorts of advantage in this new world? That sort of thing in popular in your world lately or something?
Is it really been around since the time of ancient Rome? Now I need to look into that, if isekai is something that has been around technically since, like, ancient Rome.
Really, humanity's something else, huh? Can't believe we've been fighting culture wars for that long. Anyway, don't worry, I'm familiar with these kinds of stories. It's just like a summer fling, only with adventure instead of romance, right? So if we take you at your word...
Oh, I know isekai is incredibly popular. I just didn't realize that it might have been around since ancient Rome. That's the news to me.
Then I guess that means you aren't working with them.
Hey, Beardy, Beardy, Beardy.
Weren't you listening to me? Didn't you hear me introduce myself?
Who's this them? You last guardians, lol, are fighting. Do they have anything to do with why you brought us here?
That's right. Now that I've seen how strong you guys are, I wanted to ask for your help.
Tell us more.
First of all, the city's divided into 5 districts. Each district is run by an administrator, and let me tell you, these admins are a real piece of work. They all run around doing whatever the hell they please, like they own the place, not just run it. The worst part is, they don't even see us as human. If they did, they'd never be capable of such cruelty.
Oh my, that sounds terrible. What did they do, Lord Higekuro?
Karuchi, like you're like an angel come down from the heavens. They come up with seriously messed up custom, that's what. And we can't get rid of it on our own, which is why we need your help. Our goal is to rid the world of the most twisted holiday ever. Valentine's Day.
Makes sense, I can see it. I can definitely see Valentine's Day being kind of twisted. It's all about capitalism now. There's too much capitalism in Valentine's Day nowadays. All the advertisements, the cards, and that stuff. If it was all about the chocolate, like actual chocolate, like I kid you not, the fact that there's cards and all things associated is kind of annoying. If it was just like giving chocolate to people, just make a day about giving chocolates to people, and they can be special chocolates if they're for a significant other person. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's how it's done in Japan. If my limited knowledge from Persona is anything to go about. Maybe? I think it is. I don't know. Hey, Mordred. Welcome to the stream. Hobby things. But yeah. I had, honestly, Valentine's Day is kind of pointless for me. Like, I've never been lucky enough to actually have somebody that shares mutual feelings with me when that time of the year comes around. It's just kind of pointless to me. I mean, who knows what the future will hold. Hopefully, like, maybe next year, Valentine's Day, I'll actually have a girl that I'm willing to share it with, but that's next year, so that's still a year away. Because it's not going to happen this year unless I somehow get incredibly lucky within the next 2 weeks. And I would need to get incredibly lucky.
Well, you know what that is. I don't know why I know, but I know you know. Valentine's Day is a holiday where girls take chocolate and throw it in the face of the guy they like to challenge them to a duel. Yeah.
If it was like that, that would be so much... Honestly, I like that better. That's a better Valentine's Day, yes. Throw chocolate in the face of a guy that you like and force them into a duel. I've got so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm ready to duel.
And since it's all dishonorable to refuse one of these duels, the guy's got to choose to either kill their opponent or love them forever.
Okay, maybe not that far. I don't need to kill anybody, but... That's even assuming I would get any chocolates, but I probably wouldn't. Right now.
Stop, just stop. Besides, we already know what Valentine's Day is. This has nothing to do with why we're speechless.
Yeah, I only wish things were that easy. No Valentine's Day here involves...
Huh? Anyone else hearing that commotion outside? It sounds like some sort of argument. What would you like to do, Master?
Check it out. Hagekuro knows what's going down.
Wait, Valentine's is still a ways away, right? I promise I'll find some chocolate before the 14th. Please, I just need a little more time.
Do you really expect us to believe that? You had a whole year to prepare for this day. If you couldn't attract anyone by now, you'll never will. Exactly, losers. The only thing guys like you are good for is doing whatever guys like us tell them to. Oh, wow, this is like... Okay. This Valentine's Day is meant to, It's meant to make those that are single sympathize.
What's with those guys? They're being real jerk faces.
Those guys are the Lonely Heart Police.
Lonely what now?
They track down poor saps, you don't get any chocolate and punish them. As far as guys like us are concerned, they're basically Grim Reapers.
So in other words, you get punished if you don't get chocolate. Yeah. That's just, That's definitely setting up for, like, a bash of Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to ask about first, but for the moment, what does this punishment involve?
In this city, it's a crime to be unpopular and single. If you can't attract a girl, no chocolate for you. And any guy who fails to get himself some chocolate by February 14th is sentenced to being a lonely heart. A third-class citizen who has to pay heavy taxes, undertake forced backbreaking labor, and is subject to all kinds of restrictions on their livelihoods.
Yeah, You know, at that point, you're better off just bribing. If you're not going to get a chocolate, you're better off just bribing somebody, to be completely honest, you know? Like, honestly, I could see the benefits of bribing somebody at that point. Like, seriously. It doesn't matter. Find just some random person and say, hey, so I don't want to be a third-class citizen and do all this kind of stuff, you know? Give me some chocolate and I'll work for you for the next year. And you don't have, as long as you don't force me into some backbreaking labor, you know? Just like, do something like that. Bribery. Blackmail. Possibly even. No, I was not. No, not murder. Not murder, but bribery and blackmail would be acceptable in these circumstances, I would say. For sure, bribery and blackmail, I say, in these circumstances, are acceptable. And I never thought I would say those kinds of words. Unless, possibly, if I ever played Town of Salem on stream. Yeah, maybe then I would. But beyond those very specific circumstances, I never would have thought that I would ever say the words bribery and blackmail are acceptable solutions to these situations.
And they have to live through the hell for at least a year.
Yeah, that's awful even for any kind of dystopia.
Oof, that's got me right in the feels. I'm glad you understand. If I didn't know better, I swear you and I had known each other for years.
Oh, Blackbeard. We've had our ups and downs, man. We have had our ups and downs. I've had you at NP5, and then I burned you for hitting on Mashu. And then you became a bro during summer, and now you're in official bro status. At least unless you hit on Mashu again, then you're getting burned again. Yeah.
But I digress. Rumor even has that every year some poor steps are taken to the Central just where they were never seen again. That's just what life is like here in the city, and now you know the truth about Valentine's Day.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm gonna go greet them with dynamic entry flying kick to the face.
Dynamic entry, you say?
Wait. Just because we know what's going on in the city doesn't mean we should just rush in. It could be dangerous.
No oppression. Undo this oppression. Defeat the oppressors. Channel the inner Spartacus.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You and I were birds of a feather. There's just something about that arrogant, holier-than-thou attitude type that makes you really want to throw hands. Alright, I understand. We certainly can't stand back and do nothing when we see someone in trouble. If this is what you've decided, Master, then I'll be with you every step of the way.
You hate the city because you don't want to be in a relationship. Yeah, I hate this city because, you know, I feel like it's attacking me on a personal level right at my current point in life. Actually, it's attacking me on a personal level in my whole point in life since high school, I guess. Because, again, I did get some chocolates. I did get chocolates in high school. Yeah. I did get chocolates in high school because, again, that stupid rumor in freshman year gave me that aura. I told the story about how I got a reputation in freshman year because while I was student council president at first, when it came time for the sophomore student council president elections, somehow rumors got spread around that I threatened I would bomb the school if I didn't win the elections, which, honestly, why on earth would I start that rumor in the first place? And that kind of got me a bit of a bad boy reputation. Yeah, or dangerous, I guess, would be more considerate. Yeah, definitely more of a dangerous reputation, and did get the occasional. You know, just because... Well, because the rumors spread around the whole school. I was a freshman, and I found out years later that because of that rumor, some of the seniors that were in high school when I was a freshman were afraid of me. Now, keep in mind, I was like maybe 5 foot tall at that time as well. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, the teachers didn't believe it because I was a quiet... I mean, maybe it's because I was a quiet kid. Maybe it was because I was a quiet kid. I only had a very select group of friends. I was smart. And, I don't know, maybe that's why just some of the students believed the rumor, because I fit the stereotype in a way. I had long... My hair was, admittedly, longer at that point as well. So I did have some of the trademarks at that point. But, like, I kid you not, my whole lunch table, which, saying it now, it's like, my whole lunch table, but my whole lunch table was called to the principal's office individually. I was pulled out of class to be called. You know, again, I honestly have no idea why people would believe that rumor. I truly don't, and I was shocked when I heard that rumor. Like, when I heard that rumor spread around, I was like, no, I would never say anything like that, because I never did. But the rumor spread around like wildfire, and, you know... Hang on. Did she just do bad English, Sai? Was size and P in English there? It sounded like I heard some English. I thought I heard check it out. Who in the right mind would believe a rumor like that? They don't really believe a rumor, they just want to believe in the funny story. I mean, that might be the case. There were certainly some people that believed it. And I guess, in a way, it did haunt me through the rest of high school, because I did somewhat get... I wouldn't say I was really bullied, but people definitely did look at me differently after that. I did get the occasional, like, cautious looks and everything from people that were legitimately worried that I might snap or something like that. And to be fair, I probably didn't help my case by leaning into the persona of a conspiracy theorist. Because at that point, at that time of my life, was when I discovered conspiracy theories, all of the Freemasons and all of that, so that probably didn't really help my case, but... was bullied on me. That... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but honestly, when I was, like, pre-4th grade, I was a little bit of a bully, admittedly. Just to one kid, but he was, like, always trying to hang out with my best friend, and in my mind, he just was trying to steal my best friend away from me, so it's like, in a way, I was not a nice guy to him, you know? And it resulted in him, setting the coat room for our class on fire. Yeah. I still regret that, and I do hope that if I ever meet him again, I can sincerely apologize to him, because, you know, the way I treated him when I was younger was wrong.
Okay, Kuro, you didn't have to stick your neck out just for me. Don't worry about it, we're comrades in arms, right? There's not much time left to Valentine's Day, so we've all got to stay on the chocolate prowl. Okay, Kuro, if there's a girl you got your eye on, just keep lavishing her with attention until you creep her the hell out. Do that and you can't fail.
And no, I would not say I'm a yandere. First off, that is terrible advice, Blackbeard. I'm not really... What are the different... I need to look at the different types of dairy to see what kind of dairy I would actually qualify as. I'm gonna get the dairy chart up here.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
You know, you try to give good advice. Let's see. Looking at the various dairy charts. I feel like I could fall under the Ku dairy, Don dairy, or Cood dairy. Yeah, I could fall under any of those dairies, I feel. Oh, so it's a chocolate prowl anyway.
Oh, thank goodness you managed to save that poor man. Though if what you said is true, Lord Hagekuro, it would seem this is a common occurrence here.
Yeah, it is. All I want to do is help those poor lonely hearts out. And that's why me and my boys have been going around stealing chocolate from... excuse me, normies with plenty to spare, and sneaking it over to the lonely hearts. But that's just putting the band-aid on the bullet wound, so to speak. We need to take down Valentine's Day for good, or late-blooming gents like us will never have a shot at a happy ending. So while I doubt you can turn back at this point, let me ask you again anyway. Will you help us?
Master, I don't have any evidence I can point to in order to support this hypothesis. But my intuition is telling me that for all the city has reached this point, there must be something here that's responsible for twisting this world in this way.
Holy Grail!
Yes, I think so. So if we can find the Holy Grail's owner, and take the Grail out into our own custody, escape. Lord Higekuro, we would be happy to help you free the city from the clutches of Valentine tyranny.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to hear that. course, I knew that anyone with eyes as clear and pure as you two would have to be good people. Not to mention, you actually bothered to hear what we had to say, even though we're only just met. Well, sorry about that. No tears of joy for me until we've won this battle for good. Alright then, from now on, we'll all work together to kick those smarmy jerks out of our city.
Not so fast. I just came up with a brilliant idea that'll solve all our problems. Want to hear?
Nope, not interested.
Why not?
Because whatever it is, I can already tell it's gonna be anything but brilliant.
Now, let's give her a chance. You know, she might surprise us. Glad to see someone here gets it, Chanmas. I give you extra affinity points for that.
Gag.
Alright, Beardy, hear me out.
Stop calling me Beardy already.
I'll admit the city's way of celebrating Valentine's Day is seriously jacked. But what if we were able to take advantage of that? I see, and how would we go about this? Well, according to the city's rules, it doesn't matter who gets the chocolate from as long as you get it from someone. Which means all we have to do is make a bunch of chocolate and hand it out to all the Lonely Hearts ourselves. Well, you also blown away by my genius idea that you're at a loss of rewards for something? That's right. Once everyone's got chocolate of their own, they'll all get to live ultra happily ever after. And that's before you get into the bonus happiness of getting it from a beautiful babe like myself. And it's perfect, completely foolproof. This way, anyone and everyone can be happy. Anyway, that being said, how come you're all facepalming like there's no tomorrow?
I knew you were the sharpest tool in the shed, but I didn't think you could even do basic math.
You're calling me stupid or something?
Oh, sigh. It's worse than I thought. She's an airhead.
Handing out chocolate of our own is all well and good in theory. But where are we supposed to get that much chocolate in the first place? Oh, yeah. This is not a helpful answer.
Is there any way we can get some, maybe?
Frankly, no. Chocolate is an extremely precious resource for guys like us. The only ones in this entire city who can get their hands on it are the women who live here.
What a waste of time that idea turned out to be. I knew we should have never listened to her.
Jeez, Murasaki throwing some shade.
Putting aside how happy it may or may not make everyone, that idea is useless without actual chocolate. And seeing how chocolate neither grows on trees nor rains down from the sky, where are we supposed to get that much?
Well, sorry to interrupt you, boss, but it's an emergency. We've got a golem! Yeah! Keep your voices down, damn it. What's the big idea? You've all seen golems before, right? Just getting up on it and shouldn't be a problem. You don't understand, boss. This ain't a normal golem.
To be honest, I don't see the problem here in the first place. I mean, it's not that hard to make it and basically have infinite chocolate from last year. True. Very true. And I mean, realistically speaking, a culture of this type would never really work out without some very strict restrictions on it. Because again, there is the whole chocolate from last year thing. But there is also the idea that, you know, unless there is somebody taste testing literally everybody's chocolate, or you can only give chocolate to one person, or you have to physically have the chocolate on you when Valentine's Day comes around, there's no stopping, like, just a massive exchange of chocolates where everybody just gives everybody friendship chocolates. Woo! You know, or counterfeit chocolate. This is a log that has been carved into a chocolate bar. You can't prove it's not one if you don't taste it, you know? Like, the system is very easy to exploit. One piece of your... Yeah, that's another thing. It doesn't specify how big the chocolate has to be. You just need a piece of chocolate. Now, I mean, I do suppose that, very theoretically, a person that is a lonely heart or whatever for a long time, getting a piece of chocolate out of nowhere, that might be so excited that they don't really want to give it away. It's my chocolate, my chocolate. This is proof that somebody cares for me. But, like, not everybody is gonna be that selfish, you know? Plus, I mean, unless this is a very heavily women-dominated society where they like the fact that they have control over the men, which does seem like that might be the case here, to be honest, you know, then realistically enough speaking, all the women in this society can't be complete and total bees. Like, there has to be at least one nice woman out there that is willing to see the plight of these lonely hearts and help them out. I don't know, it's a very black and white view, this situational world is, and it's very easy to exploit.
It's way bigger and stronger, and it's got a color I've never seen before, so we thought maybe, just maybe, it's the legendary chocolate golem.
That sounds delicious.
I suppose I should ask what sort of creatures we're talking about.
The chocolate golem's a legendary golem that's said to only appear once every few hundred years. Never thought I'd get the chance to see one for myself. True, if we can find a way to defeat it, that ought to give us plenty of chocolate to work with. But if the rest of the legend is also true, that would mean it's a powerful demonic chocolate. Damn it, if only we had a way to combat it.
Alright, I see how it is. Looks like this is my time to shine then.
Nope, it's Karoku's.
I suppose I better get going then.
Yeah, she's got that anti-demonic thing, so, you know, she'll be useful. And we'll just use the same squad, you know? It won't hurt. I will, however, throw this CE on real quick, some of them. I can't throw it on anybody else, so this will do. Let's go! No, see, if we eat him alive, then that means we can't savor some of the chocolate for later. Plus, I want to see how good a chocolate heart is, you know? Like a literal heart made out of chocolate. I bet it would be delicious. And actually, it'd be better if it does have a heart and it's pumping chocolate blood. It would be better to keep him alive, because then you can just constantly siphon chocolate from the veins of the chocolate golem. An endless supply of chocolate, satisfying everybody's chocolate cravings as you slowly but steadily, over the period of years, bleed this chocolate golem dry. Yes, that sounds delicious. Absolutely savoring. Hook it up to a machine. Slowly drain it of its blood every day, making sure to give it something to replenish. Just take the liquid chocolate, consume it daily. It will be delectable. Simply fantastic. Is Murasaki gonna one-shot? Well done, Murasaki, well done. Of course that's how blood works, you know? I mean, if that wasn't how blood works, then all those movies about vampires having human blood farms are lies, Mordred, you know? You gotta think, those movies can't all be lying, so... A literal mountain of chocolate. Oh boy, that'd be good.
Oh, I didn't even know you could have this much chocolate in one place. Yes, well, with a name like Chocolate Golem, I would honestly have been more shocked if it dropped anything that wasn't chocolate.
Oh, damn, Kurochi. I can't believe how easily you took down a demonic creature. Thank goodness I'm not demonic yourself.
You mean you need something to feed the golem with? What would you feed a chocolate golem? Milk. Feed it milk so it makes milk chocolate. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
Then again, seeing how opposites attract and all, maybe we'd end up happily ever after if I was demonic.
Yeah, she's not really the type to hold back.
Oops, I was so overcome by her beauty, I almost forgot myself. Anyway, now that we've all got all this chocolate, we should be able to hand it out to every guy in town. And when Valentine's Day comes and goes without any third-class citizens, that'll bring down the admin's ring once and for all.
Does this mean we're doing this?
Yeah, it does. We're going along with your stupid plan after all.
Alright, now that that's settled, let's all pitch in to make enough chocolate for everyone. We're all in on the hijinks now? Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
I mean, you know, but there's something extra to the fact that you're slowly siphoning a living chocolate golem of its very life essence. I'm sure that chocolate would be much richer than any other chocolate you could ever obtain.
I'm sorry, but I don't really feel comfortable in that sort of atmosphere.
Do you not get along with her, Murasaki?
In her case, I think she was probably meant to be summoned as a caster. But since she was summoned as a class that doesn't suit her, that might be why she's so, free-spirited.
So she's supposed to be a party girl.
No, not necessarily. That's only a guess on my part. Nothing certain.
So, see, I'm sure some people thought that as a hint that Summer Sai might be a caster, when it's funny that she's actually a berserker. And I actually need to see what Summer Sai's skills are, because I did watch a video reviewing Basic Sai. Excuse me. Murasaki.
Master, before I served Lady Shoshi, the Empress, I used to serve Lady Rinshi. It was during that time I first saw Sai Shonagon back at the palace. But well, I don't think she so much as looked us my way. Not that I can blame her, for I had yet to write anything of note at the time.
Okay.
Her world was so entirely different from mine. She was so strong and seemed to sparkle with energy. She was also proud to a fault, immodest, and so spiteful, it almost seemed to seep out of her pores.
That edge coming out again.
But the Sai Shonagon doesn't quite fit the image I always had of her. I can't say why it is, though perhaps it's due to her class at any rate. Master, writers like Lord Anderson, Lord Shakespeare, and even myself, we write because it's the only way we know how to live.
Hey, Outlaw, welcome to the stream. It has indeed been a while, man. It's been a while. How have things been?
I especially don't see how anyone who owes their becoming a heroic spirit to their accomplishments as a writer could put down their pen so easily. So I can't help but wonder what could have caused her to.
I did 2 11 ticket spins worth and 2 11 spins worth. I was mainly going for the comma CE. I might throw one more 11 spin at it just at the end of the stream, just because. But because I mean, honestly, she's kind of nice, you know. An airhead, that much is sure, but she's got an interesting personality. So I might roll for her, but I do have to save because I've got a lot more rolls later this year. Like, I know the twins are coming next month, and I need to be rolling for them. Voyager should be coming soon after the twins. I plan on going for at least NP2 or MP3 Melt when the main interlude for Seraph comes back around. Possibly King Protea there as well, because I'm pretty sure she's going to be available. Then there is Castoria. Then there is Summer Abbey. Then I don't remember. I thought I was going for more people, but I can't remember who they were. Vritra? Oh no, then it was the Imaginary Scramble, which means Van Gogh. Right, Van Gogh. And then for towards the end of the year, for sure, I kind of want to roll for Vritra, because she's the... I want to say... Is she the... No, she's not the T-Rex, but she's a dragon lady, so... You know, I like dragons. God Roma. Not sure who that is. Honestly, not sure who that is, Outlaw.
Hey.
Hey, Nagiko. Oh, well, I guess I will be surprised, because I, honestly, outside of the twins, I don't know who's all going on that banner for the second part of Lost Spelt 5, except for this god Aroma, I guess, which I guess Romulus is getting another form. Bit weird, but okay. But yeah, I'm pretty much spoiler-free for the most part. Like, I only know the names, and even then the names are kind of fading for the 6 Lost Belt servants. I know for sure Morgan and Oberon. And then there's, like, Fairy Knights or something like that. I honestly don't remember it. I kind of want to be in the dark about them because, you know, I honestly want to be surprised by them. But honestly, my memory of who it is kind of fading at this point, because they haven't really been talked about on the FGO Reddit, now that I think about it. They really haven't been getting talked about. I guess there has been other people overshadowing them recently, so that's not terribly surprising. Oh, I've missed some words. Beardy and his gang said they wanted to bring the Chocolate Mountain back to their hideout, so I came to get you two. What's up, Karuchi? You got something on your mind? No, it's nothing. Come, Master, let's go help them. You heard Lady Chan Mas? She just links arms with us. Well, what are you doing? You're standing much too close to him. Oh, what's the matter, Karuchi? You jelly? Alright, don't worry. I won't leave you hanging. Why are you linking arms with me now? And now we can all get to bed like the besties we are. That's what you meant by jelly? But I can assure you that's not it at all. Hey, are you listening to me? Please stop pulling me. They have a good dynamic, I'm not gonna lie. I like the dynamic between Murasaki and Sai. They have a fun little dynamic there. I hope that Sai, you know, comes to her senses. I am NP0 Void Shiki. Yeah, I'm NP0 Void Shiki. So that's the friend chocolates. And now it's just the free quests remain because, hey, I'm not a traitor. I honestly don't even think I've had a good chance to roll for Void. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll start. Actually, how many? So, do you have a limit on? You do have a limit on the friendship chocolates. Okay. So I need to be very, very picky with these friendship chocolates here. Let me see the archers. Okay. 3 per user. Oh, you do get more? Excellent. That's actually good to know. In that case, I don't really need to be as picky as I was worried, but I do know how I'm going to structure this. So first off, we will go with the archer. We are going to use Velvet's Gill. And what does the walkthrough say is the best one? This is a 1 and 3 star currency drop. So let's flick over to here. This is a caster node, so we're just gonna go all caster blaster, I guess. And then we want to bring Gil there, Waver there, and then sort by bond level, I suppose. And go for the low bond servants, which are thankfully not as many as the previous. So you get them now for fast, and then you can spend them. Gotcha. And these ones will be getting the 3 and 4 star CEs. Actually, this might just be a 3 star CE node. Yeah, well, why not? And you will get Sumo! Hoi. Yeah, there's also a node that drops dust and bones later. that's gonna be the main note I'm using, because I need dust and bones. Yes. Send a friend chocolate. Oh yeah, I need the dust, I need the bones. And it's like a 70-60 for both on that node, so it is going to be very nice. Gosh, the yawns. It should be yes. I don't know why my voice just went deeper down an octave there, but yes. But it'll be a nice note, all the same. Wow, this... I don't know how I'm gonna do this note. This note is incredibly difficult, by the way. Like, whew. This is a tough node to deal with, man. Yeah, so much HP. These enemies, they're monstrously tanky, you know? Completely monsters. I don't know how anybody's gonna be able to farm this node easily, you know? I don't know, man. I don't think anybody, except for somebody who's able to bring like double Herc the Zerk in, would be able to card their way through this, you know? These enemies, they're just so tough. I can't believe this only has Fuyuki as a requirement to do this event. Nobody's gonna be able to farm this one. Okay, so that's appearance. Skill-wise... So skill-wise, Summer Size, much more selfish than Base Size, it seems. Oh! Chocolates! And what is Summer Size MP? Summer Size MP is single target. That's not nice at all. Alright, for the Seba, I am going to bring Outlaw's Shiki around, because I'm pretty sure this Shiki is AoE, yes? Yes. We'll bring Shiki along, and this one... I'll scroll over to here. It is a 4 and 5 star node, so we'll go ahead and bring along Sigurd. Not Sigurd, but Proto. Put Void there. Waver, and then the low rarities, or rather low bonds. So you, and then you. And then you. Proto will get Sumo. Eggs also drops Night Metals. That's actually pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. Night Metals are used very heavily, but the fact that it's also an egg drop, that'll be nice. Alright. Yes, use a friend chocolate. And now this beat is kind of growing on me. I said this beat annoyed me at first, and now the beat is growing on me. But yeah, Sai alone is a very Oonga Boonga servant. You know. Like, even her base version, I really should, like, put more effort into rolling for her, just because I do have Scotty set up to make her, like, stupidly strong. But... good apples were kind of shreked during the Christmas event. Yeah, I sadly did not go as hard on the Christmas event as I would have liked to. Myself, Outlaw. I got like 25 boxes done. And that's mainly because I got incredibly distracted around that time period. I'd wanted to do 100 myself, but I just got very distracted and I couldn't pull it off, you know? I didn't have time to recover and get it done. You can't see because the camera's not that good of detail, but a single tear just rolled down my eye having to make that statement. But I probably will be fine in the upcoming lotto event because I still have a couple of 100 golden apples. So I'm sure I'll be fine. I forgot to change... Yeah, I forgot to change my Mystic code. Make sure I fix that. Note to self. Note to self. Make sure to fix the Mystic code. Gooey now. Worrying. Not gonna lie, that is kind of worrying. 100 less apples. Yeah, that is a bit worrying. Well, hopefully I'll be fine. Hopefully we'll all be fine, you know? More surprise chocolates. I might burn a few surprise chocolates here, just to see if I get any of the new servants, you know? Because I already have the Valentines for the waifus, so surprise chocolates aren't bad. And more prisms. And the last of the ones I will run tonight is this Saber one, where we will bring in... Where are you, J6? I could have swore you here in the Archers. I could have swore you were here in the Archers, J6. But now I can't find you. I don't know. I'm clearly blind. Hang on. Where were you, J6? Now you're just not showing up on my friend list at all. What the heck? Yeah, now you're not showing up on them at all. What the heck is going on? He was just on these, though, is the thing. At least I thought he was. Unless I was hallucinating. Which is very possible. Okay, so there's Andy. Wait, why aren't you showing up, J6? I was gonna use you for this one. Like, I'm getting everybody else except for him. I'll give it one more try here. Worry not, though, I do plan on sending everybody in the friends list chocolates. But right now, J6, you're not showing up for some reason. Weird. Oh, there you are, there you are. There you are. Alright. So yeah, this one is the 1 and 5-star currency, you know what I want to say? Yeah. Oh, almost knocked my own phone out of my hand. So we will bring in an Archer. We'll bring in the Gil. With the Sumo. And then Waver with the 5-star. And then, again, with the low rarity, or low balance, I don't know why I call them low rarities, with the chocolate CE, or whatever it is called. So, Adute, and Adute. And forward march! Yes, use a friend chocolate. There we go. Oh, stretch. Oh. And again, why is that tune growing on me? Why? It's like a growth, just steadily growing. Like growths do, I suppose. Use Fujino to great effect. Doot, doot, doot.
わかりました。そこですね。
Yeah, I might, I think I might actually throw another roll or two at Sai. Because she is a very good servant, I will not lie. Sai is pretty darn good. Especially for my double Scotty. That's alright, Mordred. I was going to be calling it here soon because I really don't like farming on stream, and this is pretty much the last node I can do, so I'm probably going to do a little bit more rolling and then maybe some chocolates and then call it. But thanks for stopping by, Mordred. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you next stream. Tomorrow we'll be back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, as, I gotta continue going through the history region, even if it is at the stake of my own sanity, as I stubbornly do things there. Very, very stubbornly, in some cases. But I'm fine. It's just my sin. She does not have an NP gen. That's a little annoying. We can stall a turn. There we go. Now Fujino's ready to go. And we'll give the Gil treatment. And there we go. Any other good buffs? Sure, hitting crit stars. And it gets that. Okay. Fujino. Warp them all into oblivion! Which really doesn't make sense considering her NP literally shows her destroying a bridge. It really just doesn't make sense to me. One would think she would be an AoE servant, but no. You know what? Maybe we should. Things won't change unless we question them and force the change to happen. Like the fact that it's no longer Delightworks, it's Lasagna now that owns FGO. Aniplex and Lasagna. Yeah. And it was named by Nasu, and we all know about Nasu and naming things, It's not Artoria, it's Altria. It's freaking Artoria, Nasu. You cannot change the name. I don't think they gave up on it, J6. I think that they just separated and became a separate entity of their own volition. Probably because, it is becoming as big as it is. Which just does make me feel like it might... That was loud. That was very loud, Sigh. Thank you. I'm gonna run some of the surprise chocolates here. She is very energetic. But yeah, I'm gonna do these, see if I can get any of the new people or the waifus, and go from there. Let's see. This is Queen of Shiva. Pretty sure I already saw yours. I don't think she was one of the new ones. Yeah, I've already seen yours, Shiva. I'm not gonna redo old people, previously done Valentine scenes. Unless they're the waifus. Alright, Matahari, you probably have one of the more basic ones because all the, year one servants got gypped with their Valentine scenes, let's be honest here. Bit of loading this time. Eyes open. We'll go up to the promise of sweets and treats only to be greeted with the same old room as usual. Nope. I know not to view the BB ones because they lead to bad times. Because BB is cruel. Just could hear the echo. It's like the Padoru echo in the background. Okay, is Scotty's new?
Oh yeah.
Is Scotty's new?
誰かと思えばマスターか。
I feel like it's
かよう
new.
な場所まで何の用だ。
I wonder if that sort of place this
いかなる場
is.
所か知らずに踏み入ったのか。
This is Scandinavia.
北欧。
My world. Or rather, a miniature garden I had made in the simulator to resemble it. My own place in this new
私の
world.
ためにと割り当てられたシミュレーターの領域だ。
Everything you see here, this castle is the only place you can
実際
enter.
に足を踏み入れられるのはこの城のみ。
Very well.
まあよかろう。
You know, I kind of wonder how far out do servants have to book simulator time?
私はお前の入場
Because it seems like a very popular location in Chaldea.
来たかマスター。わざわざシ
It's a
ミュレ
great
ー
deal
タ
of
ー
time
の
on
ぞ
your
に
hands
足
can
を
almost way to visit me in the simulator.
随分と暇なのだなお前は。
We're expecting something from me. Yes, I know all about why you're here. You humans are truly easy to understand.
人が何を考えているかなどたやすく理解できる。
Just joking.
冗談だ。
Of course Scotty is.
もう一人の私から
Mommy
聞いてい
told me
る
about
ぞ。
this. I believe she said it's something
聖
called
バ
to
レン
the
ティヌスなるものに
stand
ゆか
called
りある
Saint
とかいう。
Valentines.
異教
And
の
that is a
祝
foreign
祭
holiday in
の
his
日なの
honor,
だ
so if you wish to come all this way.
ここまで来たということは。なんぞ
You're
期待
expecting
して
something
いる
from
な
me, soul?
マスター。
Chocolate, please!
よい許すならば私はお前にこれをくれてやるとしよう。
Thank you for chocolate. Ice cream chocolate.
うむ
Ice candy.
氷菓子だ。味
Take
わっ
your
て
time
食
and
べ
savor
る
them.
の
Worry not. I may have used my magical energy to create them out of thin air.
我が魔力を持って一息に作り出してみたもの
Law
だ
of
が
equivalent exchange much. But I've already tasted them and they can vouch for their quality. Be grateful and enjoy
案
them.
ずることはない。
Will do, Scotty.
あり
Will
がた
do.
く味わえ。
Does she want me to share them?
すまんな。これ以上
No, it's off with the truth. Scotty left all our love behind in Scandinavia.
スカサハスカでは
Aww.
持てる限りの愛のすべてをあそこへ置いてきた。バレンティヌスの
We
祝祭
celebrate
は
love, but
愛
I...
をことほぐものならば、ああ、私は
Forgotten everything I once knew about love can take no pleasure in this festival. That's kinda sad. Tis sad.
言葉のみで愛を語ることはできない。
Empty words. Aw. Poor
それはあ
Scotty.
まりに空虚に過ぎような。ゆえに、すまぬ。許せ。これなる氷菓子
Made
に
it
は
with
思いが込
affection,
めたもの。
but... Bond 12 proves she loves you. No, this is Kelsey once again. I'm sorry. We all know she loves Maeve, though. Or at least, Maeve has a crush on her.
とくと味わえ。
My skin is a product of countless refinements made by myself and my other self.
我が氷菓子。
I will make sure to savor them, Scotty. Don't blame me if you never find anything else delicious again.
頬が落ちて
You're not the only servant to say that with regards to her chocolate, Scotty. You really aren't the only one to say that with regards to her chocolate. Alright, we got 5 more after this one. Let's see if we can land on another new female servant's chocolate. Yangs! There we go! Morning it. Once again with more energy. Morning. Valentine season has come again. Right, Master? How was your haul this time? Don't tell me, did you come straight to me first? No, nope. Perfect nutrition, childhood friend-like air, a senior expectation, sophistication, B rank. Who's ranking her? Is she ranking herself? Oh, that was the crackling of sparks. Is Cthulhu talking with her? They're phantasmal whispers of the ladies of the flame who serve as my maids in the inner palace. Those lacking sensibility will only hear them as mere auditory hallucinations if they misheard something. Trying to focus on them much must be not so good for you. Artful mishearing. That'll be a good troll. I don't know if it's Cthulhu or if she's telling the truth. Everyone's so chatty today. Good grief. Current means I ever quite the sneaks, and I usually try to suppress them from manifesting in front of others. But since I had them help me on the catcher earlier, they may still be right up from all the excitement still. That's right, it's Valentine season, Master. This is the gift I've prepared, please accept it. Sure thing, Yu. Still not sure where to rank you on the waifu scale, because we haven't had much chance to story interact. Steam them myself. For that master country, there are wonderful confections that leverage the blessings of the hot springs. Okay. Supreme delicacy supposedly called Hot Springs Manyu. And so I tried to make some. Made them chocolate flavored. They chopped up dried lychee as the secret ingredient. Please eat them on the spot. How wonderful. Please savor them. That one? Neither good nor bad, so it's something. How are they? Probably the first choice, because I'm pretty sure all the foreign... Well, no. Isn't... I'm pretty sure Yui is a yandere, so she would probably have a bad end. We'll see. Nobody responded. Were they unsatisfactory to Master's refined palate? Salt, so cold, merciless. Read the room. Haha. But I'll make them again. Next time, they'll make Master's eyes go starry or make him spew hellfire from his mouth. That'd be a cool ability to have. Please look forward to that. Farewell. Feel like I might have avoided bad end territory there. Maybe. I wasn't really cruel. Odd place on the door. Greetings, little mage. Coming in. Excuse us, sir. Friend. They came on their own, huh? Interesting. Lady Queefy. Authentic. Japanese confection. Savor. Signature. Really tasty. Did she remake them again? No, she didn't remake them again, but... These were the first batch she made. Why'd she give us the not first batch? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 absolutely. Why did she do that? Yeah, I kind of want to know that as well. Why did she do that? So the first batch was the battered batch. Good to know. The flames speak to me. Sundari, honor restored. Body may resist, but the tongue is honest. Midnight. Okay. Nobody can beat her when it comes to being a hard worker. Probably a good point. So what was that earlier? Master Divine mates goodbye on their own unbridled without knocking. I apologize for Mr. Rudeness. Okay, she's kind of being adorable right now. She's being very adorable right now. I'm not gonna lie. Can't believe I would commit such a blunder on such a joyous day as today. Because this, I must. Activating sprinklers. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. I must reflect seriously on what happened now. Yeah, at least it was just a small fire, you know. Knew it would turn out fine as long as I followed the recipe. Okay. My maids have extensive records of the imperial dishes and secret recipes. They've even records of what dishes I ate or were served to me at the palace. Confections that were presented to me that anyone would find delicious, the perfect and scrumptious meals, that are presented in a splendid fashion. Preparing such things would have been easy, for that was just what my everyday life. She's getting a very in-depth Valentine scene, but if I could choose to do so, I wanted to go back to innocent days of my youth. Okay. Thanks to that, I was able to get Master to scold me for my mistakes. I was able to ask around about what you liked. I was able to make clumsy attempts. Okay. I see a bit more here. Some of the things like that are difficult for me to do right now. This more day comes only once a year. I wanted to do something to remember. Okay. I can somewhat see where she's coming from here. So rather than use all of the knowledge that the maids had, she wanted to try and do it all for herself. And with the knowledge the maids would have, it turns out to be a 5-star dish, and that's just really following the recipe, but she wanted to do something of her own, if I'm reading this right. She wanted to make it special and unique, something that was from her. Okay, interesting. Yeah, she might be a bit traumatized by that. Greed, it can be a problem, but in this case, it's not. Okay. Arrogance. Arrogance alert. which ones will not get me hunted down by the servants? So let's go kinder than the Angel of Crime area, Nightingale. Smarter than Holmes, because if I say I'm stronger than her, that's going to lead to a world of hurt. Deliberating. Yes, you're right, Master. You truly are a reliable person, really. But I realize that I can be proud of myself when I'm in your presence. That I don't need to hesitate to devote myself and do things for your sake. But here's that I was mistaken this whole time. Thank you very much, Master. I feel like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. Aw, that's nice. That is good to hear. I did not go too far there. Happy, observe, no problem, more love. Gentlemen, this could be a big Dojin story. One of these fire spirit maids is a massive perv. Looks like my mates have taken a liking to you too. Please be careful from now on, Master. Be careful not to get my vitality drained. No, be careful of me, of course. I'm a very needy person, and I also get very jealous, you know. So she's a yandere. Good to know. Alright. And the next surprise chocolate is... I mean, I don't know. She kind of was a little endearing there. Okay, so we've already seen... She endeared herself a little bit there. That was one of her... I mean, she didn't really have much going for... That was actually her first, like, real proper scene, so...
Yeah.
That did definitely endear me to her a little bit there. I will say I'm a little bit more endeared to her now than previously. Mecha Ellie, we've already seen. I think I've got 2 more. This is the Pirates. Yep. Mary and Bonnie. And 1 more. Last one of the surprise chocolates is Boudica. Yep. Alright. So we got 2 new ones. We'll go ahead and take those out right now, so that we can for sure read the descriptions of the new ones. Okay, maybe it was only use. I'll unlock it. Special chocolate flavored hot springs Manyu from Yang Guifi. Dried leche is the secret ingredient. The big one was made by Yang herself, while the rest were made by the pirate spirit attendants. The big one seems to be on the more simplistic side. Nice dip in the bath while enjoying sweets is the best remedy when you're tired. Let's eat the Manyu together while we soak ourselves in the hot springs. Come again? That's not what hot springs Manyu means. Well, I'm gonna put a positive spin on it. The possibilities for these sweets are endless. So, do you now counter that point where you said, so now you want her as a servant since she'd make that for you? Also, like I said, I'm gonna do at least 1, maybe 2 more 11 spins here. See what I get. Another chocolate heaven is nice. And this should be a servant. And I think I got her. There we go. That was easy. So I need to add her to the level up order here. I'm gonna need to find a decent picture. I think she'll go above here. see, so I need to now get her up here. Here to answer your summons. My name is Sai Shonagan, an archer servant. I may have put down my brush, but my extensive knowledge of all things is sure to aid you. Though, I won't be responsible if I'm wrong. Tee hee hee. Can I be done with my greeting? Just take good care of me, Chanmas. Okay, so we got Sai in the end. Cool. Alright, so let me see if I can make the tab there. I guess I don't need to do any rolls, and that is gonna be where I call today's stream, in all honesty. Not really much. Nope, that did not save the way I'd hoped it would. Let's just take a screenshot then and see if that will work. Yeah, so I'm gonna call this stream here. Tomorrow's stream is going to be Legends Arceus, where I will continue through the Hisui region, and after that, it's gonna be, you know, Friday. Might do a little bit of this and might do a little bit of Legends Arceus. I'm just not sure. Why are you not? Why is this not putting the image on the freaking level up order dock? I don't know how I did it before, but now I can't seem to duplicate the feature. I'll figure it out eventually. But for now, I've been Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games to check out. I will finally start getting through my backlog here soon, because, yeah, I am nearly there with regards to... Why will you not paste? But I am nearly there with regards to, finishing up the Atlantis backlog. So, yeah, I hope you're able to see you guys in the next stream. For now, have a fantastic evening, everybody.